So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now the stories I wanted to talk about today includes a big week ahead for gamers. Spider-Man 2 Tease, the first Unreal Engine 5.1 game is out now on PlayStation 5, and the MGS Remake is back in the news. First, yes or no, are you going to be watching the Game Awards this Thursday or not? I watch the show every year and have been doing that since it was called the VGAs and not the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley promises it's a shorter event than previous years, which is a huge plus in my books, making it easier to tune in and consume that whole show and watch the announcements. So comment below, yes or no, if you're going to be watching the Game Awards this week or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Spider-Man 2 Tease. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Marvel Spider-Man 2 Venom actor Tony Todd has teased an intense, action-packed experience when the Insomniac Games developed PlayStation 5 title finally launches. The game is expected to release in 2023, but we've barely heard or seen anything beyond tidbits of information here and there. In a recent interview with YouTuber Deeper Deaths via Spider-Man News, Todd was quizzed about Spider-Man 2 in response to which he gave the example of a sequence of Miles Morales where Peter and Miles are seen chasing Rhino through New York, smashing things along the way. That's what it's like, Todd teased. Venom doesn't play, man. Venom doesn't give a damn. Venom doesn't give a damn who the game is named after, because I am you, you are me, he continued. So I personally enjoyed that sequence in Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I think what he's saying by this is that Spider-Man 2 is basically going to be a more action-packed experience, which makes sense since they're now up against Venom, one of the biggest Spider-Man villains. I'm still putting out hope we'll see some Spider-Man 2 at the Game Awards, just a little bit of a hope from my end, but at the same time, even if the game is coming out next year 100%, that Activision deal situation seems like another hurdle delaying when we can see more about Spider-Man 2. Hopefully that's not the case. Let's see how the week goes. Now diving into the second story of the video, the MGS Remake. Reading from WCCF Tech. In the past, the idea of MGS being remade has been thrown around or even rumored, and now a thread on Reset Era highlights another one of these rumors, which we'll break down now. The Reset Era thread points out a post by Spanish gaming outlet Area Jaguanes, hopefully I said that correctly, saying that the Metal Gear Solid remake is indeed a reality. The rumor starts by saying that this remake will be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, which we've heard before. It isn't strange considering that the Silent Hill 2 remake that we're going to see soon is also exclusive to the platform alongside a PC release. The official announcement of the game would come quite soon, according to the information provided by the Spanish gaming outlet. Some of our readers probably immediately thought of the upcoming Game Awards. However, it should be noted that while that show has its announcements, perhaps this announcement may happen at another time. Other information that should be worth noting from the rumored Metal Gear Solid remake is that the game has been in development for several years. So this isn't the first time we've heard about the Metal Gear Solid remake, and the developers we've heard before that could be making the game is Bluepoint Games, the people behind the Demon's Souls remake. The thing that's crazy about Bluepoint is that we've also heard they have the Bloodborne remaster happening there as well. I originally theorized that the team that was working on the Shadow of the Colossus remake, which that game released in 2018, moved over to possibly the MGS remake because Bluepoint was working on both the Shadow of the Colossus remake and the Demon's Souls remake at the same time at one point. So if that's the case, I would assume the MGS remake is pretty much done at this point, since that would mean they could have started work on it in late 2018 or sometime in 2019, while the other team was working on the Demon's Souls remake, which they stated they started work on that in 2017. Let's see where the game gets announced, if it's actually happening, considering we've heard it multiple times that people are saying this is happening. Let's see how it goes. I'm not going to say that it sounds like it's really happening. Let's see how it goes. But you guys let me know if you'd buy the MGS remake or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the third story of the video, the first Unreal Engine 5.1 game upgraded on PlayStation 5. Reading from Push Square, Fortnite is one of the cleanest looking games on PlayStation 5 as it is, but with Epic Games at the helm, you can always bank on further improvements. Alongside the release of Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1, the developer has taken the opportunity to integrate some of the next-gen features unlocked by Unreal Engine 5, so you can expect the reformed Fortnite Island to look better than ever. Among the improvements is the addition of Nanite, which increases the overall architectural geometry. Specifically, buildings are rendered from millions of polygons in real time, and each brick, stone, wood plank, and wall trim is modeled. The firm said this is accompanied by Lumen, providing ray trace reflections and real-time global illumination at 60 frames per second. This new lighting is further enhanced with improved shadow quality, while temporal super resolution promises high-quality visuals at high frame rate. Remember, all of these improvements are only available on PlayStation 5, so you won't see them in the PS4 Pro or PS4 versions of the game. Nevertheless, it's all looking stunning in our opinion. So Unreal Engine 5 is about to change the game a lot on current generation consoles, with it also supporting FSR alongside all its other big visual and performance improvements. Upcoming Unreal Engine 5 games should run great and look amazing. And now diving into the final story of the video, the big week ahead. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, the Game Awards host and producer Jeff Keighley has talked up this year's event, telling fans, "I haven't felt this good about a show in a while." The Game Awards 2022 will take place on Thursday, December 8th, and ahead of the event, Keighley held a Reddit AMA to answer fan questions. According to the host, this year's Game Awards will feature 30 to 40 games showing new content and a fair number of new game announcements. "I'm pretty excited," he wrote on Friday. "This year feels good. We have thousands of fans back with us, a really strong lineup of announcements and content, and a good show overall." So I'll say this, Jeff Keighley hypes up his shows every year, and I'm not surprised he's doing that again, but of course that's his show, he's gonna do that. But I'll add that one difference this year is that he promised a shorter show than previous years. I don't think he's promised that before. That's a big difference. Beyond that, there's a bunch of stuff floating around in terms of what could be there, including the likes of Final Fantasy 16 with the release date trailer and the first look at Deathstranding 2. I'm excited to watch the show, and we'll probably be streaming it with you guys like I did last year. But you guys let me know what you hope is at the show. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "ready for the reveals." This upcoming week, of course, we have the Game Awards with the likely possibility that we'll see Final Fantasy 16, Deathstranding 2, maybe a little bit of hope out there for Spiderman 2. Who knows? We might be surprised with the MGS Remake. There's also the Upload VR showcase happening on Wednesday, which you guys know I love VR, so I'm excited to watch it as well. Regardless, either way, if you're into VR, you're not into VR, it's a big week ahead of announcements and reveals. If you're excited for all of that, destroy the comment section with "ready for the reveals," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.